So honestly, first question, everyone wants to know, what have you been up to? Obviously, you're on vacation right now, and I appreciate you for taking the time to chat with us. But, what have you kind of been doing since Omaha?
Not much, really. I actually just got back from a trip to Destin, Florida, and with my girlfriend's family. So now we're headed down to Myrtle. I'm going to spend the rest of the week with my family, then head back to Fayetteville for the draft.
Do you think that's kind of nice to have that time to breathe, before the draft? I mean, a lot of guys I've talked to are taking vacations and spending time with family. I mean, how nice is that to have that time to just kind of breathe between the two things, between the College World Series and obviously the MLB draft?
Yeah, it's really nice. I haven't got to see my family a whole lot recently other than at games. I haven't been home in a really long time. So I'm excited to see them and, just kind of wind down a little bit before the draft. But I got to get back to Fayetteville and start hitting and get ready for it. So I'm excited.
Yeah. What is your getting ready for it going to be like? What's your plan for when you come back?
Just starting to get the arm moving a little bit again and start trying to get used to a wood bat as fast as possible. And looking forward to hopefully getting that call soon.
How do you feel right now based on, obviously last season for you, your chances of getting drafted? Do you kind of feel like you've been put in the best position to get drafted?
Best position, yes. Like I've said it many times, I was really happy to finish out my career there and kind of get a platform to be seen where not a lot of people get. So I was super happy with that, and I think that that definitely gave me a lot better chance to get drafted than I would have had in the past.
How do you think Arkansas specifically helped you, be ready for a pro career?
Oh, there's so many things, from the development to the technology we have. I tell a lot of people this: you can get as good as you want to get there. So you have every resource that you need to just become the best version of player of yourself that you can get. So, like I said, I was super happy to end it out there, and there's so many little things, like catching the amount of arms that we have, the caliber of arms, and facing the different teams that we faced throughout the year. It was just like the highest caliber that college baseball can offer. So I feel like I'm ready, and that's due a lot to Arkansas.
Do you feel like, you obviously are a big advocate of, the Razorbacks and what they've been able, like just said, what they've been able to offer you in your last year playing in college, for kids coming into the program, what would you say, to them who are just starting out versus, what now?
There's a lot. Just kind of take it all in and take advantage of it. I mean, after seeing what it's like on a lower end college team to now, it's a privilege to play there, and not a lot of people get that opportunity. So I was trying to preach that to the freshmen a little bit this year that are kind of just not taking it for granted, but they don't really realize what it's like on the other side. So just kind of, like I said, taking full advantage of every opportunity that you get.
You obviously got, a lot of people know who you are now, a lot of name recognition because of Arkansas and because of what you guys were able to do at the end of the season. How much did getting to Omaha and, what you guys were able to do postseason help you as a player, at least with, getting your name out there and things like that?
A lot. The platform that they offer is unreal. Even if we didn't make it to Omaha, I felt like the platform that was given throughout the whole season just kind of helped not only me, but a lot of guys just kind of get their name out there. And it's really easy to see us play, like even if it's not, like if they're not actually at the game, but I feel like you can watch on TV and see everything that you need to see. So even from the SEC tournament to Omaha, like you said, it was special because there's so many people watching those games that, you're going to get opportunities just from some people seeing it through that.
Yeah, I love that answer. For you, Michael, you just kind of said it there, what you think you can offer to a team. We know you're a good player. What's your kind of sales pitch?
I don't know. I think a left-handed hitting catcher is something that people are still looking for, and not only that, but I know I didn't play a lot of the corners down the stretch, but I still feel really comfortable there. I played most of my life when I was younger at shortstop, and I played a lot of third and first at Kent as well. So, like I said, I still feel really comfortable there, and I think the catching experience this year really helped me develop in that aspect as well.
Do you think that you would rather play catcher pro or play or another position?
Yeah, catching, absolutely. Especially after this year, getting to experience what's out there. The arms are just, it's elite, and it's really fun to catch guys that have that much potential, and it just seems like everybody that we brought in has the potential to be a superstar. So I love that exposure that I got and on the arms, especially in the fall. We had so many guys, and just kind of getting the experience of learning everything that they throw and getting used to it, which I think it'll carry over well to the next level.
Did you have a favorite MLB team growing up? I mean, obviously, I know it would be a dream to get drafted. Did you have a favorite? Were you a fan of anyone?
I wouldn't say a favorite, but the Yankees did draft my dad, so that's usually the answer that I give.
I love that. Would that be kind of weird if you could play for them too?
No, that'd be pretty cool. I mean, at this point, I'm just looking for a chance from anybody, but yeah, that'd be pretty cool if that were to happen.
I mean, obviously, it would be a dream come true for you to obviously play pro and everything, but what would be the feelings surrounded hearing your name called and on that day or one of the days?
I think there'll be a lot of emotion. Just something we've been working for your whole life, like you said. So looking forward to it. I mean, not a lot of people will get that chance. So just trying to take full advantage of any opportunity that I'm given.
How long will you be until, preparing and everything like that? Are you going to stay a little while after? Like, do you kind of have plans after that? Or?
I'll be there as long as I can. I'm not sure really how it works. I know there's not a whole lot of time after you get drafted until you have to be there. So I plan on being there until they want me out there, wherever it is.
That's awesome. Michael, kind of few final questions for you if I can talk today. It's early morning, so blame it on that. But, your teammates, obviously, we've seen a lot of them get projected to go in the draft as well. A lot of them are hoping to hear their name called. I mean, how much are you going to support them moving past Arkansas? I mean, you're a Hog for life. That's what everyone says.
Yeah.
Do you feel like that will be something that you carry with you?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm really good friends with everybody on the team, and I'm hoping the best for them. I mean, there's a lot of guys that I think they're going to hear their name called, and I get it. Like, I've been through it, so I'm excited for them. And it's like I said before, it's not an opportunity a lot of people get, and Arkansas is fortunate enough to have several guys drafted every single year. So I'm really excited for them, especially playing alongside of them throughout the year. And everybody's working to the same goal, and that's obviously winning a national championship. But at the same time, in the back of your mind, there's always that little bit of selfishness there, just thinking about yourself and the draft and putting yourself in the best position. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to it, and I think there's going to be a lot of Razorback name calls for sure.
Obviously, you were a fan favorite this year, especially at the end of the year. I mean, how much do you feel like Hog Nation, I mean, they are supporting you every step of the way? I mean, even if, for your career now moving forward past the Razorbacks, how grateful are you to those fans who really rallied behind you at the end of the year?
Extremely. When I committed, I didn't really understand what I was getting into until you were a part of it, and I don't think you really do until you get to really experience it throughout the year. But when people say they're the best fans in the nation, they mean it, and I'm not just saying that because I'm supposed to, but I truly mean that. I think the support from top to bottom and is just it's unheard of, really. They make you feel like a celebrity there, and it's a really cool feeling, especially for a college kid that I've never seen anything like that, especially where I was at. So I went from having 100 people at my game to 10,000. So, and I feel like everybody there is supporting all the players, and even if we lose, it's still everybody. You go on whatever social media platform you want, and everybody's still saying positive things most of the time. So it was special to be a part of, and I'm just thankful to have got at least 1 year there. Wish it was more.
No, I know, right? We all wish it was more. Final question. Michael, can you give a prediction for, Arkansas moving forward? I mean, we talk a lot in the postseason about Jay Van Horn. He doesn't rebuild; he just reloads the roster with D1, or transfers, coming in and JUCOs and from wherever they're coming from. They, it really does feel like every year they put themselves in a chance to get back to Omaha. Do you feel like that could happen next year? What are your predictions for what will happen?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's really early on, so it's hard to say, but that coaching staff is just top to bottom the best there is. So they'll do what they need to do to get the right guys in there, and we've had some good commits come in already. So I'm excited to see what they can do, but I mean, it doesn't really matter who they bring in. They're all going to be studs regardless of who it is, and it's just an expectation. It's not really talked about going to Omaha. So it's just something that the program expects, and the guys coming in will realize that right away. It's something that I really picked up on. But yeah, I expect them to be there fully. I think they're going to have another great year, just like they do every year, and it'll be fun to watch. There's going to be a lot of new names to learn, and I'm sure there'll be some new fan favorites next year with the whole portal thing. The portal's wild right now, so with this extra year or however it works, but being able to play right away, I think is really cool for college baseball, and it's giving guys an opportunity to play in places that they might not have gotten without that. So I think the portal situation's great, and I think they're going to bring in a lot of great guys again.
Love it. I love that answer. We'll leave it on that. Michael, thank you so much for chatting with us this morning, taking the time. Yeah. And, hey, good luck moving forward. We hope that, you have a great career moving forward, and we'll be watching. So
awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Michael. Have a great day.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye.